Nikhil Wagle. Therefore, are we in a situation now where the NCP is faced with a real crisis of identity after Pawar who? This question that therefore Mr. Pawar will have to continue as the leader of the NCP as long as he's alive.
Yeah, I think that is true, and I agree with you. After Pawar who? Pawar has not finalized his succession plan. His successor is Ajit Pawar, Supriya Sule. After 10 years, his successor will be Rohit Pawar. All Pawars. Pawar generally opposes dynastic politics, but his successor is all from his own family. The problem is that what Jitendra Awad was telling, you can only compare this emotion, Pawar's popularity, with Balasaheb Thackeray. I have seen the emotions, the atmosphere when Balasaheb Thackeray resigned twice in his career. He wanted to resign from the as chief of Shiv Sena when he got disgusted with all other leaders. Shiv Sainiks were anti other leaders, but Shiv Sainik wanted Balasaheb Thackeray to stay, to withdraw his resignation. So Sharad Pawar is taking a leaf out of Balasaheb Thackeray's copybook. Finally, Balasaheb Thackeray withdrew his resignation twice. That affection I see in NCP's cadre for Sharad Pawar. Only you can compare Shiv Sainik's affection for Balasaheb Thackeray and NCP's affection for Sharad Pawar. So you use the right word. Sharad Pawar is a father figure for Maharashtra. There is a section of Maharashtrian crowd who loves Sharad Pawar. He is the most popular leader. I have criticized Sharad Pawar all along my life, but I must admit that now he is the most popular leader in Maharashtra after Balasaheb Thackeray. So I think this entire crisis, Sharad Pawar has manipulated this crisis.
You're saying Sharad Pawar has manipulated this crisis to create a kind of emotional bond between him and the party workers. The workers in particular have this emotional bond. But Girish Kuber, various names were thrown just now by Nikhil Wagle, Supriya Sule, Ajit Pawar. Do you see any of them succeeding Sharad Pawar at all? Is that at all possible that they can fill in his shoes? Will it be a smooth transition? Or do you believe that Sharad Pawar is someone who simply the party will end with him? Is that possible at all, that the party can continue beyond Sharad Pawar?
There are 2 points. First thing is, I respect what Jitendra Awad is saying, his emotional connect, I can understand. But if there is anything that can be talked about Mr. Pawar's politics, is complete calculativeness and the way he strategizes everything. So there is everything in this except emotional part. Number one. Number two, we are ignoring the most important part in this decision, that is his wife. I was sitting right next there, and some of the leaders, they came and they suggested we are going to announce that he is going to withdraw. The way she tackled, no. I mean, that was a firm no from someone Pawar always has respected and who is the glue in the family. Mrs. Pawar has been extremely important as far as NCP family is concerned, Pawar family is concerned. And number three, we can't compare Sharad Pawar's resignation to what what Balasaheb Thackeray did. For obvious reasons, because the entire Shiv Sena, the structure is based on, the edifice was emotion, the foundation was emotion. Shiv Sena's politics is all about emotions. This is nothing like what NCP is doing. So this is a very calculated move. He has a succession plan in his mind, and like the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Pawar will do something which is not you and me are anticipating or discussing
about.
So
who's the successor? So Girish, who do you think is the successor?
I still believe he will have some kind of a very a consultative kind of a role for himself. He will be a guide philosopher for the party, and there will be someone who is acceptable to all. Because having Ajit Pawar as a leader has his own consequences. Supriya will have her own issues with the party. So he will find some kind of a acceptable name to all.